Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Stories of Yanko back here with another video, and I am so mad that I'm just now getting around to making this because I went to go see Jaron Boots Ennis versus Amontes Stanionis. I went to that event. I flew all the way from Georgia. We had a little stop in Philly, and then we took a bus to New Jersey, and boy, was it cold. Like, that is a different type of cold. It's like a dry cold, and it sneaks up on you. You can, leave your hands out. You know it's cold. But man, once you get into some, warmth, like some air conditioning, like some heating, your hands will lock up. Like, I'm like, what is going on here? And hey, New Jersey, it's cool. It's a Jersey thing. It's trash. But yeah. Shout out to New Jersey. You guys have terrible food. People are just not respectful in terms of, yes, marijuana is legal to smoke, but you don't have to go out your way to smoke it in places that just it's not appropriate for. Like, guys were literally at the event waiting until the main event to spark up a joint. It's annoying. But boy, the women that came from Philly and in New Jersey, they are fine. Everybody got, everybody got, you feel me? Got some cheese, you feel me? I love me some New Jersey women, love me some Philly women, feel me? So that's neither here nor there. This event was cool. It was cool. The undercard was somewhat better than the main card, if I'm being honest. They had a lot of guys that were from New Jersey or from somewhere else. Mainly the theme was New Jersey. Shakur was there ringside. You had Ray Ford fighting. You had a good bit of prospects. Like, dude, the event was pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I'm gonna be real. It was a little bit more dead than what it actually shows on the cameras. Like, I guess people that weren't interested in nosebleed seats or anything. It was just certain areas were dead. Maybe the camera did a good job of cutting it out. But I want to tell you guys about something that happened that was actually a good moment for me because I am a boxer in training. When I was at the hotel, okay? We stayed at the Caesar Hotel, which is very expensive, like 3-minute walk away from the Boardwalk Hall where the fight took place. And we were at the little Gordon Ramsay restaurant trying to make reservations. I met this guy that he used to work for Showtime. He was, just trying to educate me on just the business and stuff. And, it was amazing. And then right after that, I walk out of the restaurant and I see BOOGEYMAN Ennis. He is sitting in the lobby. Like, he's talking. I'm like in awe because he's one of my favorite trainers and his son is one of my favorite fighters. So it's like, I'm looking, I'm like, like, that's BOOGEY. Like what? That's BOOGEY Ennis. And then, like, I'm about to walk out because I'm just in awe, right? And then he stops me and approaches me. He's like, hey, how you doing? Doing everything. And I'm like, and then we just spark up a whole conversation on what's going on. See, Boots was pulling up. They had a black SUV outside. Boots was about to pull up. But I was just talking to BOOGEY. He was talking about how all these guys, see, we're getting to the point of the video. All these guys, they were ducking Boots. And I was like, so what's y'all plan? He said that they're going to stay at 147 and collect all the belts. And he said one of the guys had already had a fight made. And I think that was Marios Barrios, right? Because, Brian Norman did not have a fight made prior to, the guy calling him out or whatever after his fight. He didn't sign that contract. Nothing was signed. I'm pretty sure it was Marios Barrios trying to bring Manny Pacquiao out of retirement, beat up on an old man just to duck a little bit longer. But then he's going to have to fight Haney because that's his mandatory. But yeah, like, BOOGEY already knew that these guys were ducking Boots. And they were. Boots is the real boogeyman. Real boogeyman of boxing. Like, I'm just keeping it real. These guys don't want to fight him. You got guys going to different countries. Brian Norman is the champion. He's going to Japan to fight some guy who's not established. Yeah, he's a good fighter, but he's not. Come on, bro. This guy literally pulled up sheet of paper to call him out. And Brian Norman's just looking there like, okay. And these guys didn't announce any fight until after Boots destroyed Stanionis. And he destroyed him. I was there. Like, he destroyed him. Obliterated him. Boots' best performance, just amazing. Made him look like average. And Stanionis is a great boxer, man. A true champion. Boots just made it look easy. Now you got Barrios running, scared, hiding. He finna go fight an old man, bro. Brian Norman, he finna go fight a hibachi chef, man. What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? Boots, they scared of him, bro. They scared of him. I don't know why we give other guys praise like a Noyota anyway. Naya, it's hard to pronounce his name. Anyway, we give him so much praise, but nobody ducking his divisions. It's so easy to become undisputed when nobody can duck you. I got to give Usyk all the credit because he done fought the best. He has fought the best. Guys that were in the top 10, top 5, pound for pound, and he chopped them down and took their scrap. Became undisputed. I can't say the same thing for anyway, right? I can't. You got guys like Bevo, beat an undisputed champion. 2 of them. He beat 2 undisputed champions, man. 2. In their prime. Sure, Benavidez, he's kind of old. But still, he had all the belts. He was in his prime. Still in it. I mean, I don't want to see the trilogy. I'm gonna keep it real. But you got a guy like Boots. These 135, 130, 135, 140, 147, 154, even to 160. These divisions, man. Everybody ducking this person, that person, and it's bad at 147, bro. It's bad. It's bad at 135. You got everybody calling out one guy. He's doing everything. This nigga trying to make fights with Jake Paul. Like what? But listen. They ducking Boots, man. I don't know how long Boots can stay at 147, but he looked great his last fight. People talking about how, they're going to make a fight with him and T.O. T.O. don't even deserve that, bro. But the only real reason why that fight can be made is because the rest of these guys are ducking. He was supposed to be fighting Brian Norman, but Brian Norman said, give him one more fight, and then they'll fight. One more. People be pricing themselves out of this stuff, man. Pricing yourself out is a new form of ducking. It is a new form. It's a real form of ducking. Look at what Kid Austin did. Like, now he wants twice, if not like triple, when he got offered to fight Shakur to fight Abdullah Mason. Like, these guys offer Brian Norman the most money he's ever made, and he turned it down. Like, these guys are ducking, bro. I hate all this ducking, bro. I want to see my favorite fighters get the chance, bro. I'm tired of other fighters getting praised for becoming undisputed and winning all these belts in divisions that nobody is ducking them. This is not a shot at just anyway. I'm keeping it real. We need the real pound for pound list of guys who couldn't duck. Boots can't duck nobody. He had 2 guys holding up the division when he was coming up. You had Spence. You had Crawford. Both of them waiting on each other. And after he got that fight, now he just wanted to submit his legacy. He wanted to move over to 154 just to see if he could hang. Then he wanted to go to 168 just to chase the bag and chase a legacy fight against Canelo. He wasn't worried about Boots. But guess what? Boots had to wait for Spence. He had to wait for Spence. He had to wait for, and even Stanionis got step aside money. 147 been getting held up. Everybody was waiting for Crawford and Spence to fight. Everybody was waiting for that. You even had niggas that retired, like Keith Thurman, because he didn't want to fight Spence. He didn't want to fight Spence. Nigga retired. You feel me? So when you talking about a guy like Boots, this is finally his time. And you got niggas ducking, running. That is crazy. You got guys running. Boots is the best fighter at 147. He beats Haney. Theo. He beats Rolly. Is Rolly really at 147? If he is, he beats him too. He beats everybody. He beats everyone at 147. But, you know, you got people holding it up because, honestly, after that Pacquiao fight, then Devin Haney, he's probably gonna beat Barrios. Most likely. And he's gonna take that scrap off him. And then boom, Boots is gonna be right there. He's gonna beat the hell out of Devin Haney. So it's like, hey, we here. We are here. This is where we're at. So I hope Boots can finally get, you know, the run he deserves because, man, I am so tired of guys ducking, bro. Especially in this weight division, bro. I felt like once Spence and Crawford got out the way, it was going to be Boots' time, and it is his time. He finally got to prove the haters wrong. It was like, oh, he ain't fought nobody. He hasn't done this. He hasn't done that. And then when he take the scrap off this guy, he's like, well, Stanionis, he wasn't that good. Yes, Stanionis was. He just made it look easy. And then now you got all these guys, well, Boots hasn't done this. Dude, you can't say what he hasn't done when guys are leaving the country to avoid him. They're leaving the country to avoid this man. And all I want to do is see one of my favorite fighters get his just due. Get the opportunities. Get the chance. He made less money than Stanionis. That's how bad he wanted to fight. It's not about the money. It's about the legacy for him. He know the money going to come along with it. Stanionis got paid more money than Boots to get his ass whooped by Boots. Come on, bro. It's not just about the money, bro. It's not just about the money. Some of these guys truly want the legacy. I think Boots is one of those guys. And, you know, the rest of these guys, they scared of losing they owe. Oh, not necessarily Barrios. But they scared of fighting. You know, they scared. They scared. Who don't want to unify? Come on now. But, hey, man. I enjoyed the event. I had a good time meeting Bosie Ennis. Just New Jersey, I would not go back. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would not go back. Their food is terrible. Yeah, man. That's all I gotta say, bro. Like I would love to go to another boxing event. Maybe that Keyshawn Davis card. I hope. I think Abdul's on there. I would love to just go, but you know, I don't know. We gotta see what the finances looking like, you know, because that trip was expensive. It was very, very, very expensive. So, yeah. We'll see. Peace.